Good morning, welcome to the Lost Road. I'm Tom, and this morning I'm in the Adelaide Hills having a look at a couple of interesting places. This is the Alamander Silver Mine ruins, and after this we're going to head over to Mount Bold Reservoir and check that out. So yeah, come along and have a look. It's so quiet and peaceful out in this area. It's hard to believe that it was once alive with the sounds of industry. Today, all that's left are the calls of the native birds and the rustle of the trees. But more than 160 years ago, this whole hillside would have echoed with the ringing of hammers, the creaking of timber, and the voices and calls of miners searching for their fortunes. The Amanda Mine lies tucked away in the Adelaide Hills, only a relatively short ride from Adelaide, yet it feels a world away. Even today, the surrounding countryside feels rugged and isolated, and it's easy to imagine just how remote this place would have seemed in the 1860s. All the trails would have been accessed by horse and cart, and it's quite hilly, steep, and rocky area. Mining started in 1862 with the sinking of what became known as the Wheel Mary Ann Shaft. The miners were following a narrow mineral vein containing silver, lead, and copper as it cut its way through the hillside. And over the following years, they drove deeper tunnels, sank deeper shafts, and excavated open cuts in the hope of uncovering more richer ore. One of the shafts eventually reached almost 30 metres underground, and by 1870 a small portable steam engine had been brought in to pump water from the workings. But despite the technology of the day, it wasn't powerful enough to keep ahead of the flooding, and like so many mines across Australia, nature proved just as challenging as the search for valuable minerals. Looking around today, it's difficult to appreciate the sheer effort required to build and operate a mine in a place like this. Every timber beam, every piece of machinery, every tool, and every supply would have been hauled by horse and wagon over the rough bush tracks. There were no excavators, trucks, or modern equipment, just determination, hard work, and hope that the next load of ore might finally make the mine more profitable. Although later drilling confirmed that thousands of tonnes of mineralised rock still lay beneath the hills, the Alamander mine never became one of South Australia's great mining successes. Today, the mine workings remain a quiet reminder of a time when fortunes were chased deep beneath this really peaceful landscape. When you're there, if you close your eyes for a moment and imagine the valley in the late 1800s, before the gum trees reclaimed the hillside, this was a place of constant movement, smoke drifting from steam engines, horses waiting patiently beside loaded wagons, miners calling to one another as ore was hauled from underground, picks striking rock, timber groaning under the weight of the earth. Today it's hard to believe any of that ever happened. The machinery, well, most of it's gone. The mine's fallen silent, and all that's left are the sounds of the birds echoing through the bush. And that's exactly why I love exploring places like this, not because of what remains, but because of the stories that still linger. Leaving the Amanda mine behind, the ride continues on, taking the back roads past vineyards and farms, sheep and cattle, the odd kangaroo, and quite a lot of bird life. It's really such a peaceful break away from the city and something I really enjoy, just to get out and reset. It's a reminder that the journey between your destinations out here is just as rewarding as the actual destination itself. I was surprised to stumble across Mount Bold Reservoir when searching on somewhere to travel today. This area is somewhere that I have travelled around quite a bit, but haven't really ventured in and come across the dam before. It was completed in 1938 and has been supplying water for generations. It's surrounded by pretty rugged bushland and rolling hills, quite remote, and it's one of South Australia's most impressive engineering achievements. And it's just been quietly serving the state while blending into the landscape hidden away out here. Rides like this one today remind me of that adventure doesn't always mean travelling hundreds of kilometres away from home. Sometimes it's found on a quiet back road, a forgotten mine like today, or simply taking time to stop and appreciate a view like this. It's easy to get caught up rushing from place to place, but moments like this remind us to slow down and breathe and enjoy the journey. Thank you for coming along on today's ride. If you enjoy exploring forgotten places, local history, and the back roads of South Australia, I'd love to have you join me on the next adventure. Until next time, ride safe.